Okay, so a month has passed, and looks like the Bitcoin has gone up. Although it says right now minus, but that's just today. To know quit. Last month we had £2,078 on the account. I didn't invest anything this month into crypto. Again, this is not what I'm planning to invest into that much. But maybe I should. I mean, 10% in, yeah, that's like almost 10% in a month. Now, if I click on the Bitcoin itself, we should be able to see that as well. Yeah, so in one day, okay, it's going down, but if we click on week, what is it shows? Still minus, but in a month, yeah, it must have gone up, which it did. So even though now it's going back down, it's still overall 9 pence or higher. I mean, that's quite crazy. A 10% return in a month. Well, I guess we're gonna see next month if that's gonna continue or that was just one off. What is it in 3 months, for instance? Well, that's still decent. That's like 6% return per month. About 6 months. Yeah, that makes more sense. But it's still higher. A lot. What is a year? Yeah, so we can expect. Jesus Christ. It was a lot down, and then I guess yeah, people bought into that. Even 6 months ago, it wasn't like that much, but Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's what I call a return. Yeah, maybe we're gonna prioritize this one a lot more. Cause yeah, I find it crazy that we have increased in value. Let's go back to the main screen. By almost £200 out of starting like 2000 original in a month. That's quite crazy. Okay, so that is the Bitcoin. Okay, so coming into the free trade now. I didn't invest anything either uh, this month. But yeah, we had a little bit of recovery, I guess, in last month. As you can see, it was slightly actually higher just a week ago or something. Well, 2 days ago. Well, doesn't really matter. I mean, in a month. Too bad it doesn't show the percentage on there, but yeah, it's still also £200. But we started with 2,600, so it was still yeah almost a 9% increase in there. Obviously, very very positive. But I assume if you look back, yeah, we're still in minus from when the tariffs came down. But at least it's coming back to normal, and then hopefully we're gonna catch up on everything that was lost before. But at least it doesn't look that horrifying, and that's only 1 month in, so pretty good. Well, again, technically increased from £2,676 to £2,841 without me putting any money into. Fantastic. Which brings us to this one as well. So, as I said before, I'm planning to put £1,000 into S&P 500 on this platform for my ESA account, basically. Every month under this £1,000. So now, as you can see, the net deposit has increased by £1,000 exactly into 19,000. The actual account is at 18,000. But last month we had there 16,177. So with me putting in or onto the accounts another 1,000, it should be 17,177. So obviously it also increased in the last month, and you can see in here 5.3%. Now that's the we can expect it because we've seen it in the other S&P 500 on the other platform. It has increased, but even on May 29th, it was yeah, when I put the money in, it was a lot more than now. So literally 300 quid lost in the last 2 days. But still, as long as it's moving the right way, isn't it? It is increase of £1,000 in a month. But that's just because it returned into normal. I'm still in minus basically on this one in terms of investing. by almost £1,000. But it's going the right way, so hopefully soon enough we're gonna get actually into some profit on the investments. In the last 3 months, how does it look? Yeah, it's still £1,000 down. Amount is 800 plus. Year will be the same, yeah. Actually, I like those two lines on there, which is the gray line and the blue line. The gray line is me putting money in, and then the blue line is basically how the investment was going. With that, so as you can see, for a little bit I was actually in profit, but right now I'm still chasing just the gray line. But overall, I'm still happy. Yeah, I still believe in this the most. In terms of risks and returns, I think this is the best one. It should be that 10% per year on the whole. So what is it like? Around just shy of 1% of return each month on what you invested, which is good enough, really. It's per month. So if you got like literally that 10% or 12% a year, which is what seems to be what happened always before with the S&P 500 before the crash, that was pretty good. And only when crash like this happens again, like we had this year with the tariffs and stuff, that yeah, you can wipe out basically all that you earned before, but at least it's coming back now. So even people who panicked before, I guess, yeah, just don't sell. It will return to normal. I may be still, yeah, down by 5% technically, but I believe it's gonna be a lot less again next month. Maybe with a bit of luck, we'll finally get into actually made money having some investments into these shares. Now I also invested into the Lisa account on Tembo, and yeah, I had to actually go into minus. It's literally like borrowed money on zero interest, I should say, because I'm using my credit card, which has zero interest for 24 months. Some minimum payments you have to do like every month, but that is nothing significant. I'm using that credit card for my business, and I said to myself, I have quite a big limit on there, and since I can't buy any investments, through the credit card allowance, why I simply don't, when I'm claiming my finances back to what I spend like for work, when I'm claiming back, that's coming back to my normal account. So if I'm using credits, as I always do for business, and then when I get it back and I put it in my normal account, typically I pay off the card, so I'm always in zero. I basically don't have any debt or anything like that on the credit card. But what if instead I leave the debt, because it's zero interest anyway, and use the finances I claim back through work, which is that's in thousands each month, instead of to invest the money there, because otherwise I will not have that much money in my normal account, which I can then use for investment. But this way I can, because I'm always coming back the credit spent on credit cards, which is coming back to my normal account. So I managed, yeah, to, as you can see, put 2,000 extra onto the Lisa. And now current amount is £7,702 on there. Now if I click, you see we still are missing that 1,500. Maybe next month I'll be able to do that then when I claim. Well, not next month, just because I will be on annual leave, so I will not actually have any business expenses. Not the month, but the month after, hopefully you will be able already claim everything, and then I'm just sorted for this year with this one, because you can't put more than 4,000 there. But yeah, I want to earn as soon as I can. Like I'm missing out on the interest, isn't it? So right now, if I click this, you can see daily interest now is almost £1. It was 60 cents before, and we already got from government that's still on £25. So again, the sooner I do this, the sooner I'm gonna get the full benefit basically, and then just collect daily interest, the highest possible for the full year until next year. And then again, the sooner the better I put straight away the 4,000 there, the better. yeah, we still have the small interest on that from the last time. It seems like on 13th of May they gave me that 19 quid. Next time will be higher. Yeah, definitely a lot higher, or almost twice that. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But now we get this much money in here. But I also want to show you this one. I had no idea until about 2 weeks ago that I had actually pension in place. I mean, I always knew there was some kind of scheme for, well, the company I'm working now. But I was just vaguely aware of that. I've seen it somewhere in contract, but it didn't pay much interest into that really, at all. And I knew there was something similar in my previous job. It was during the COVID times though, and yes, I didn't work that much, and it was part time as well. Uh, for literally the COVID times and a little bit before that. So I didn't think there'll be that much in there, but it turns out even that company uh, invested into my pension scheme £2,200 and 55. And my current job, I don't know, 8,900 almost. So I didn't know about this at all 2 weeks ago until randomly I received email that I noticed maybe before was going to spam, now it's not, I don't know. With there was like a printout, like you know, and you get, oh, this is a statement for your pension. I was like, what pension are you talking about? I don't have any pension. Uh, and it was actually linked to the previous job, to this one. So I don't know why I see my current one as well, which is, yeah, I need to, I don't know why. I literally don't know why, how I can see my last two jobs in here. Um, it's, yeah, this part I don't understand though, to be honest, how, my current company knew who was my, it's, this is probably a separate plan anyway, but why is it under the same, I don't understand. So originally I was, just wanted to have a look at this plan when it was coming from the old company, like the email. And it's like, oh, have a look at your statement. I was like, well, it will be peanuts anyway, but I'll be interested. Like, okay, whatever, because I seen the email, why not? And I set up the account, for the application and blah blah blah. And then you come in here and you look at what's going on, like 11,000. That's impossible. And that's when I realized, and that it's actually not my current employer, which I'm for almost 4 years now. They gave uh, 8,100 pounds in that, and the previous one was 2,200. But that's not too bad considering I was part time and I was there for the COVID towns plus a bit more before that, maybe not even 3 years really. So I was definitely expecting less because this is full time now, 4 years, and it's definitely much better paid as well. So I don't know what kind of, maybe there was some kind of benefit during the COVID times that the government was going to I don't know. How is this possible? But all in all, that is 11,000 I didn't know about, which I guess we're gonna find out. I don't see much about them. I mean, I can see in here was the return. Overall, over again 20%, but that's in since 2021. Yes, like 5%. That's not too bad. I guess 5%. Obviously, this will not go higher. It's just the interest because I don't work for that company anymore. Now, as per my current one, it says here they regularly contributing 200 quid, and the performance is a lot worse. Yeah, there must be some kind of bonus before. So it was, yeah, in 2022. So after the COVID, it was still during the COVID, technically. Yeah, because I do remember we still had. So it was, COVID was that long? It was more than 2 years. It probably was. Well, it's doing 10% across 3 years, so it's a lot less than the I think there must have been some kind of bonus for the COVID for the other one. So this one is not that great, but still 3% is something of gain. Maybe it will be. It's not gonna be the inflation. It's just gonna be somewhat lesser. But again, what do I complain about? I didn't know about this, so it makes me look at my current company slightly better because that's technically extra 100 quid they give me. I just don't have it in my bank account. It's just somewhere else where it's saving, which is not bad. It's a good idea, and yeah, it made a difference for sure. I have 11,000 now in there. So then again, even if I stop right now, I don't work for them anymore, and this will, I can separate it with whatever else. If it does around 3% per year, of interest, then how much we're gonna get? Well, that's 300 quid extra every year. Yeah, so it's better than nothing. And definitely gonna increase our total invested. So let's count it all out.